Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Well, it's kind of pathetic because once I get my hands on them, the drug dealers, I lecture them like I do. It's all, oh, look at that person. And then they videotape them thinking it's funny and put it on social media. Oh, look at this guy, he's all cracked out. Crack out and you choose, that should be out of the vocabulary. It really should. Or crackhead. Because people have no idea what has happened to these people as children. 29 years ago, we sold our house off of Dougal and moved out to Wheatley. And I decided to do something different. So I went to Western Hospital and got my health care aid. I wanted to change how the people are fed and looked after and treated. In reality, I'm the only one out here in Leamington that takes care of this type of clientele. The council passed a bylaw last January to impose fees because I tried to explain to the mayor that these are complex people we look after. Sometimes they'll be in psychosis, not doing well, and they'll set off my alarm. And sometimes my alarm just goes off for no reason. It could be a spider, it could be dust, whatever. So they made it so that they can ding me $2,000 every time my alarm goes off. So I have $40,000 in fines because of my residents. I don't even know how I'm going to pay that. It's just been a nightmare. I'm under so much stress because no matter what we do, it's wrong. Because we are Landlord-Tenant Act and we're also a care facility. So they can ding me any way they want because I'm right in the middle of the fence of both things. So I think the ministry or the fire or whatever, they have to realize if we're under the Landlord-Tenant Acts, they should be fining the residents because they are renting from me. We're under Landlord-Tenant Act. But, you know, it just seems like anybody can just make up their own bylaws and then don't care, you know.
Kathy takes care of me. She takes good care of me. And I don't forget things like that.
Yeah, you've been here a long time. What, 12,
and I'm a good singer,
12 years?
Kathy.
Yes, you are a good singer. Very good. It's 24-hour care, so staff on 24 hours. We have a cook in the daytime because it's a lot of cooking for over 50 beds. Most of them are PSWs because we're housing with support. I like to train them because I have a different way and my philosophy of how these people should be taken care of, how the residents should be taken care of. So we have single rooms. We have maybe 2 or 3 wards that we have 3 people in it, and we have a few semis. The people that live here are very complex with the mental health, with the addictions, that's come off the street with homelessness. So they have nobody. They have like no family, no doctor, nothing. So a lot of times we have to get this all for them. Sometimes they don't have ID because if they've been on the streets, they lose it or they get stolen. Well, they also have health problems too. You know, I got a couple that have cancer. I have they get pneumonia, especially when they get older. So we do laundry. We provide 3 meals a day. We do snack twice a day. Breakfast I do things a little bit different. Breakfast is between 6 and 10 because it gives them time to get up. And because if you wake up somebody with mental illness, they're cranky for the rest of the day. So, and you know, it's their home. This is our kitchen. It's not a big kitchen, but we do a lot of work. Eh? This is a nurse's station where we keep all the medications and appointments and stuff like that for the residents. It's such a conspiracy.
Okay,
it's not funny.
No, I get it.
Yeah. The deputy mayor at that time made a comment, oh, what are we going to do with all the money we collect? And started laughing. It's not a joke. Like, these people are sick. And if you shut
So-
these homes down, the next place is homelessness.
So can you say that again? So the council was making a joke about how much money they were collecting from you.
That they will be collecting from me, and what are they going to do with the money? And they laughed, and she laughed. And I was pretty upset over that.
And so because of that right to impose fees, that's directly affecting your ability to keep this place open.
Exactly.
And if this place closes, what will happen to those people?
Allow them to be on the streets. Even though we're under Landlord-Tenant Act, they still send the money to the residents. And because they live here for a reason, because they can't handle their money. Some can, but a majority can't. So when they take off with their rent, I can't pay my bills. Like, I lose thousands of dollars because of this, and we are not protected as a home.
Like me, I once was lost, but now I am found. 'Twas blind, but now I see. 'Twas great.
It's just that I have a passion for it. And then 11 years ago, my youngest daughter became sick after her first baby. The postpartum depression hit her, and then the drug world got their hands on her. So not only do I look after them, even her and some of my residents, I've gone out to the houses, or I've gone to the motels and harass. That's about it, harass them, see if I can get them out, because I can't drag them out or drag my daughter out. So I had one drug dealer one time say, Kathy, you gotta stop. He calls me up and says, you gotta stop coming to my house. I said, why? He says, because your name's on the side of the van. I used to show up at 2:30 in the morning, a couple times a day. And I said to him, I said, do you really think I care? People don't understand housing with support, their next step is homelessness. If these homes don't exist. And then the government and everybody cries about not enough housing. Well, if you're gonna shut down these homes, like, you gotta understand, a lot of the people that are in the streets are so sick, and they need support. They need a lot of support in a house like this, but we don't have it. We don't have that support out here. I spend at least $25,000 on food here a month. And then you got a $7,000 mortgage, you got property taxes, and you got all these fines because they don't like you and stuff like that. Like, there's not enough money to run these homes.